Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too. Chinese tourists here in Thailand recorded and shared a clip of one of their own acting as a tour guide here and telling the coach full of passengers that a stop at a tax-free shop would see only those who bought there allowed back on the bus, obviously receiving a commission. He was, it seems, determined to relieve them of their cash, with threats that they'd find it hard to get back home without the tour services. That clip reached the offices of the Tourism Ministry this week and is being investigated, as, amongst other issues, it is illegal for a non-Thai to act as a tour guide here for any nationality. Both the guide and his employers are under investigation. Now less common, but obviously still happening here, a Buriram woman stored a bleach cleaner in a soft drink bottle for future use in her home and to share with others. Her 44-year-old husband took several gulps, thinking that it was a soda drink, resulting in him being rushed to hospital. He was released later, as it was assumed that he would recover, but later passed away. Word is that the man was already drunk, which didn't help with his prognosis. 4 Israeli men claiming to be soldiers celebrating peace in the Middle East were nabbed as they consumed cocaine and ecstasy at a Koh Phangan villa. Locals had complained to police about noise levels at 3 in the morning, and what was intended to be a cursory check resulted in then finding more of the drugs after all were asked to stand up for checks and the packages of powders discovered where they'd been sitting. An inadequate smoke extraction system in the fire escape of a Bangkok condo is being blamed by many for suffocation during a fire last week. This, combined with the belief that someone allowed a door to be blocked open, saw the escape route filled with suffocating smoke in the 38th floor building. In all, 14 were injured and 1, a doctor, suffocated during the fire. Heavy storms continue across much of the nation, seeing more flooding and faster flowing rivers from north to the Gulf. In Ayutthaya, search teams were doing their best to find a missing pregnant woman who is said to have fallen into the river after the barge that she lived on sank during a storm as they motored against the tide. This, as the Met Office warns, that more of the wet stuff is guaranteed for most areas today and the rest of the week. Good news for a Chiang Mai teenager this week, as the 14-year-old was discharged from hospital there after over a month in care, following a local surgeon's practice of his expertise to reattach her right hand, cut off by a local gang during an attack. The gang, all arrested, had made statements admitting that the girl was erroneously identified by them as being part of a rival gang, whereas she was simply an innocent bystander. The operation itself ran for 20 hours and is said to have given her not only her hand back, but 90% of its mobility. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, and a Thai so-called influencer has been cautioned after giving a public apology for making a fake video to garner money from social media sites. In it, the man, who could be easily mistaken for a female, faked a gold necklace snatch robbery on Pattaya's beach road, amid wailings that it was normal for him or her to wear a mass of gold, and unfair that thieves had stolen it. Yesterday saw a public apology and claimed that they were drunk when they made the clip and thought that it was funny. Police, we're told, have yet to see the funny side. And at a local temple, when a man from Dubai revved up his rented bike, that led to it speeding in the direction of a pond, deep enough to see the bike fully submerged and him soaked through. All, of course, caught on CCTV. He was lucky, as all, including the monks and his girlfriend, were overcome with laughter at his stupidity. Not so the bike rental company, which he has promised to compensate for his overindulgent wrist action. And according to the Met Office, we're going to be looking at a very muggy and humid day today. Real feel of 39, but highs of 31, dropping down to 25. Rain at any time and mostly cloudy. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.